the main thing about this video is I just don't want y'all to invest so much in your short children playing basketball when you know damn well they're not gonna make it. Oh. Hello people. Hello, how you doing today? I'm gonna get to the point. I made a video about Julian Newman a few days ago on TikTok. And that really had me thinking maybe I should do a further video of exploring the topic of raising our future kids in sports, you know, or our kids, at least for Gen Z at this point, because millennials, I think, are already in the parent stage already. But for Gen Zs and maybe I guess Gen Alphas too, you know what I'm saying? For your future kids, bro, we need to have a serious conversation about them being athletes, you know? So today we are going to talk about how to prepare both before you have your children and after you have the children, what sports to probably put them in. Okay? So what we're not going to do is be delusional in 2026 and put our children in things that they will only see disappointment in the future. And like, yo, I'm going to keep it a buck, man. You know what I'm saying? As a man, bro, sometimes we got to go for who likes us and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of times it's a 6'4" dude, I ain't going to lie. I don't come across too many tall women that I like, so it's like I have a sneaking suspicion I might like have a kid, like get married and have a kid with a shorter woman, like 5'5" maybe, which ain't bad, you know what I'm saying, 5'4" or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But preferably, you know, of course, I want like a 5'8" plus, like 5'8" to 6'2" girl, you know what I'm saying. Even if she my height, that's fine too. But it's gonna be super rare for that to happen. So for my tall guys out there too, of course, we gotta try our best to be selective. If you want your kids to play basketball or be good athletes and stuff, obviously be selective in how you move and who you having kids with and shit. Be picky if you need to be, but yeah, just yeah, for us guys too, like, you know, just choose who you're having kids with as well carefully, especially if you want a kid to play sports. Yeah. To start off, the Julian Newman case. How tall is Julian Newman? I didn't even check, but I'm gonna give him like 5'9", 5'8", right? His parents, his dad, Spanish, short as fuck. His mom, I think Spanish, short as fuck. And for some reason, like, you know, his dad thought it would be the best idea to put his kid and put all his resources, social media, so much energy into his kid playing basketball and trying to go pro. When you know damn well nobody in your family is tall, nobody in your wife's family is tall, why did you do that? And that's one of the things I want my generation of men to really think about, you know, as we get married and have kids and shit. Like, bro, let me tell y'all something, man. If you, the man yourself, are between 5 feet to 5'10", 5'10" is okay, but just the whole, all the fives. If you are in all the fives as a man, brother, let me tell you something. Your only saving grace if you want your kid to play basketball and try to put all your resources into him playing basketball and try to make him go pro, your only like saving grace will be either your, I don't know, like your mom, your dad / mom was tall, right? Or your girlfriend is tall. Your girlfriend or wife, whoever you have that baby with, is tall. So your wife should be like at least like 5'8" to whatever 6 feet plus the woman. Okay? I'm not a biology expert, but this is something that makes complete sense. Either your dad or mom is tall. If you want your kids to play basketball, your dad or mom have to be tall. If you're between 5 feet and 5'10", or your woman has to be between 5'8", at least 5'8" plus for you to have a chance. Or your woman's dad or mom has to be freaking tall as fuck. Okay? That's the only way. I was lucky because my grandparents was tall. My grandparent was tall. My granddad was tall. You know, so my uncles were tall. Like, so even though my mom was 5'7" and my dad was like, what, 5'10", you know, the tall genes from my mom's side helped me because I'm 6'4". You know what I mean? So I got lucky, thank God. You know? And I was the last born too. I'm the tallest person in my family. I'm the last son, not the last born. My sister's tall too. So I guess the tall genes kicked in late because my brother's 6'1". My oldest brother's 6'1". My second oldest brother is 5'10"-ish, so still good heights. But me and my sister got most of the tallness, you know. Especially like for my sister, she's 5'10", she's 18, like, you know, so she's very tall. She got the tall gene too. So her kids definitely gonna be tall, unless you pick a short man, which I don't think will happen, but I don't really care. So that's for basketball, okay? Basketball. All right. For basketball, this is the basic graphic. Take a screenshot. Do whatever you need to do. Right. Now, for literally any other damn sport, and also going back to basketball, actually, the reason why I'm enforcing this and pushing this is because it's 2026. Yeah. There's no 5'10" niggas making the league anymore. There's no 5'10" people making the league. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If you're 5'10" and under, I'm sorry. If you're 6 foot and under, you cutting it close. If you're 6'1", you cutting it close. Those 5'10" to 6'1", 6'2" people in the league, they're barely making it, or they came in the league when it was still people their height could still make it. You know what I mean? Those 5'10" to 6'2" dudes aren't getting drafted anymore, which is why I don't want you Gen Z men to set yourself up for disappointment with, oh, my kid gonna make the league, my kid gonna play ball. Stop it. Stop it. Please. All right? Now, for literally any other sport, you're good. Soccer, you could be what? How tall is Messi? Like 5'7"? For soccer, you should be a little like 5'5", but listen, if you have short kids, if you fall between the 5 feet to 5 feet 10 inches category, bro, and your wife is in that same area, like, you know, just don't look at basketball. Look at soccer. Look at tennis. Look at volleyball. Look at football. Look at like all the other sports. There's so many other sports out there. Stop setting your kids up for failure. Okay? Put your kids in sports that their projected heights are gonna make them at least fit into or good at. Soccer, you could be 6'4" too. I played soccer. Soccer was my main sport growing up. Like, you know what I mean? So mothers, if you're watching this as well, whether you might be single mom or separated, whatever happened. If the father's not in the picture, when you're raising this kid, make sure you understand, okay, before you start putting him into different things, how tall is his father? And how tall is his father's father or his father's mother? How tall is your father? How tall is your mother? Put all those into consideration. If none of you are above 6 foot, stay away from basketball. Save yourself the money. Save yourself the grace, the energy, anything else. There's so many sports for our children to play, man. We don't need to play basketball all the time, knowing damn well he's only going to get to 5'7". Okay, subscribe to my YouTube, and I guess like, oh, yeah, don't forget.